See what we got. Sam Kramer. Where'd Swirsky go? This is yours.
I don't know where Mr. Swirsky is, but we're all here except for Mr.
Okay.
Swirsky.
He kind of just disappeared.
There he goes. If I could get a motion for approval of our previous meeting minutes? That's okay. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have three pieces before us today. The first one is ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Service or his designee to enter into an agreement with the Akron Metropolitan Housing Authority, AMHA, in order to perform and/or manage certain environmental reviews and declaring an emergency. Mr. Leto?
Thank you, Madam Chairman, members of the committee. We have an agreement. This will be a 3-year agreement with AMHA. Anytime they rehab a property or acquire new property, there's an environmental assessment that needs to be done to the property. So we actually work with them. We hire an engineering firm to do this environmental assessment. Then they reimburse us plus administrative fee of about 6% of whatever that cost is. So there's no cost to the city, but for them to get funding, especially with HUD, they need to have like an arm's length agreement with the environmental company that's doing the assessment.
Okay. Any questions from committee members? Any questions from council? What would be your pleasure?
Consent. Consent's fine.
Okay, can I get a motion for consent?
Motion for consent.
All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Okay. Next piece, resolution declaring it necessary to improve Ascot Parkway between the termini of State Road and the cul-de-sac by paving, grading, constructing, and reconstructing curbs and driveway approaches and installing roof drain pipes, repealing resolution number 11-2020 and declaring an emergency. Mr. Leto?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Back in November, we brought this to you, I think, or late November, early December, and that piece of assessment, or that piece of legislation, the assessment portion of it, the exhibit was incorrect. So we'd like to repeal that and put this resolution in.
Okay. Any questions from committee members? Council? What's your pleasure?
You know, can we ask for suspension of the rules? Because we'd like to get this out for bid.
Okay.
Motion for suspension of the rules.
Yeah. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Last piece, resolution declaring it necessary to improve 4th Street between the termini of Maryland Avenue and Kenmore Boulevard by paving, grading, constructing, and reconstructing curbs, concrete sidewalks, and driveway approaches, installing roof drains, pipes, and planting trees, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, members of the committee. Between Maryland and Kenmore Boulevard, as you stated, we're going to do a full improvement of the roadway. It's a concrete street now that we're going to remove the concrete, remove the sidewalks, curb. There is a sewer that runs from 4th to the west between two houses. We're going to do a lining project there because there's been numerous problems with that sanitary sewer. Part of this, we were going to bring this in last year, and we just couldn't fit it in the budget. So we told engineering that that we weren't going to be able to do this project. They went back to OPWC. Last year, when we were going to bring it in, the OPWC grant we were to receive was $304,000. So they resubmitted, they turned that money back in, and they resubmitted for this year and received $914,000. So that took our general obligation way down for this project. It also reduced the sewer capital portion by $100,000. So to line that sewer through there was about $115,000, and now we're going to use $100,000 of that OPWC grant, and it's only going to cost us $13,000 to the sewer capital fund. So we're very pleased with what engineering did with this. Like I said, it's right adjacent to Fire Station 10 where they exit there. So with that, I'll take any questions.
Okay, questions from committee members? Bill?
Yeah, Mr. Little, I've heard your funding sources, but is any of these, is any issue 4 monies used for this?
No.
Any other committee members have any questions? Council? No? What would be your pleasure?
Yeah, this is another one, if we could suspend the rules, we'd like to get this out to bid.
Okay. Can I get a,
Motion to suspend the rules?
we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. If nothing else is coming before us, we are adjourned. Thank you. Welcome.